My name is Danny Shader. I'm the founder and CEO of PayNearMe, and with John Miner, my colleague, we're going to demonstrate the PayNearMe cash payment network that lets consumers conduct a wide range of remote transactions with cash with remote businesses, but pay for them at a local store, starting with the 6,200 7-Eleven stores across the United States. So there are, the cash market's really important. It's $1.2 trillion per year in the United States. About a quarter of U.S. households, representing 66 million adults, don't have a credit or debit card. And then you've got 95% of teens who prefer to pay with cash. And then you've got all the folks who do have credit and debit cards but won't use them because they're concerned about security, privacy, or budgeting. At the Finovate in the fall, we did a concept demo showing how we could turn the 7-Eleven stores into ticketing offices for Greyhound Bus. We were very excited that yesterday, in conjunction with the launch of Finovate, Greyhound announced they're going to put that system into production, and we're looking forward to their availability announcement in the near future. So today we're going to demonstrate a bunch of additional applications. They're going to be simulations because, unfortunately, we can't put a 7-Eleven store here, although I would like to have a Slurpee. So let's start with lending as an application. Progreso Financiero is a lender that makes loans to Hispanics who don't have a FICO score and then reports to the bureau so that those folks can establish credit and enter the financial mainstream. They originate those loans through direct mail and also by having a presence in local ethnic supermarkets like the Mi Pueblo chain here in California. And they were looking for a way to make it easier for their consumers to make repayments with cash. So let's see how that would work. Let's say I've responded to one of those direct mail solicitations. I've booked my loan or I've arranged for my loan, and I'm going to head down to Mi Pueblo now and talk to John from Progreso at Mi Pueblo. Hello, John.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'd like to pick up my loan, and my name is Danny Shader.
All right, Danny, 1 second while I look up your information. Oh, Danny, congratulations. I see you've been approved for a loan.
Thank you.
I also see you traveled 13 miles to get here today. Is that true?
That's true. I took 2 buses and I had to do a transfer along the way.
Wow. I also see there's a 7-Eleven right next door to your house. Is that correct?
That's true. I'm there for milk and eggs all the time.
Wow. Well, we have some great news for you today. Progreso recently integrated with PayNearMe, so you can now pay your Progreso loan statement back with cash at 7-Eleven 24 hours a day, just like you'd be paying here at a Mi Pueblo location.
And clearly it would take you a couple of days to credit my account?
Actually, no, you're wrong. You'll real-time access. In fact, you'll get your loan statement printed on the receipt in Spanish right there in the 7-Eleven.
That sounds awesome. So how do I get started?
So I'm going to go ahead and give you your loan disbursement package with all your information, and in it will be a PayNearMe slip that you can use at any 7-Eleven to pay with cash.
So here's my Progreso welcome packet. If I look inside, I see a PayNearMe slip. This is just like what I could use, for example, to make a cash purchase at Amazon.com. And we'll go ahead if we can switch to the mobile camera, please. And here we see a PayNearMe slip. It says I should pay $60.99. I present this with cash every 2 weeks and make my payment. And here's the PayNearMe barcode. This is the magic that tells the 7-Eleven POS to communicate with us, to communicate with Progreso, and get real-time credit for that loan. Well, you know, when I was going through my mail earlier today, I got my power bill out. And let's take a look at my power bill, because it's got something new on it. It's got, gee, it looks like a miniature PayNearMe slip right on here, and here's one of those barcodes. Hey, John from InfoSend, what's going on?
Hey, Danny. Well, as you can see, I'm from InfoSend. InfoSend is a bill presentment company that offers mailing and payment services to over 200 utility companies and other businesses. And with one integration of PayNearMe and their embedded barcode remittance technology, we can put barcodes on each one of our letters that get sent out to our customers, and we send millions a month.
You're telling me I can just take this power bill into 7-Eleven and pay it?
That's correct.
And I'll get it credit in real time?
Real time.
And I can do that 24/7?
24/7.
Well, that's cool. Okay, so my
why
next
is that
trip
important, Danny?
Oh, yeah, John, why is that important?
Good question, Danny. The reason why that's important is because municipalities don't want people coming to their offices. Handling cash is expensive for them, and they would rather... they don't want to worry. They don't want to have to deal with a line.
Makes sense. Okay. Well, so on my next trip to 7-Eleven, I'm going to go ahead and deliver it to pay my power bill, and I'll repay this loan. In fact, let's take a trip to 7-Eleven right now. Wow, I'm at 7-Eleven. Look at that sign on the door. That's from RIA. I know RIA. RIA is the 3rd largest money transmitter in the world behind Western Union and MoneyGram. In fact, I've used them in the past to send money to my family back home in Mexico. Looks like I can now run those transactions here at 7-Eleven, so I guess I just have to find a RIA card on the rack. Excuse me, sir, where is the card rack?
Ah, here it is.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Here I see a RIA card powered by PayNearMe. If I open this up, I see a card powered by PayNearMe. It just says I have to call RIA and book my money transfer. So I'll go ahead and I'll call RIA. Hey, John from RIA.
Hi, this is RIA. How can I help you?
I'd like to send money, please.
Sure. What's your name, please?
My name is Danny Shader.
Hey, Danny. Well, I see you've booked with us before, so you recently sent $275 to your mom in Guadalajara. Would you like to do the same again today?
Oh, no, I'd actually like to spend $350, please.
Wow, lucky mom.
Oh, she's a good woman.
Let me go ahead and make that change for you. What's the card number on the front of your card, please?
It's 01234567.
Great. All right, Danny, you're all set. Go ahead and take that card to the register and tell them you want to pay $359.99.
Great. Hey, John from 7-Eleven.
Sorry, coming off.
I'd like to pay $359.99.
Sure, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and enter that into the register here. I'm going to hit load. I'm going to swipe. I'm going to hand you your receipt.
Awesome. Do you think I should pay you?
Oh, you might want to pay me, dude.
Yeah, there you go. Great,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Would you pay my power bill, please?
Sure, no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that into the register. Hit load. Scan. Give you your receipt.
Awesome. And I'd like to repay this loan, please.
Sure, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and enter in the amount. Hit load. Scan. Give you your receipt.
Wow. Hey, John, those transactions were eerily similar.
They're exactly the same.
Well, have you been trained on how to do each one of them?
I have not.
Well, how'd you know what to do?
It's just a standard gift card process. I do it every day.
Well, that's awesome.
Just doing my job, man.
Love it. Well, let's take a look at those receipts that John wasn't thinking too deeply about. Here is, if we can go back to the mobile, please. So here's the Progresso receipt, and it shows the amount. It's in Spanish, the amount of my original loan, the amount of my payment, the fee, the remaining balance. That's pretty cool. Here is the InfoSend receipt for the power bill. That's one's in English. That shows the details of my power payment. And here is the Progresso, the RIA receipt, and this shows the amount I sent, the exchange rate, the destination, and below the fold here is a bunch of regulatory disclosures that are required to make this fully compliant with local law.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Well, imagine I had a mobile wallet and I wanted to load it with cash. All I have to do is say add funds. This is mythical. This is not a real product yet. Hit pay, and I could get a PayNearMe barcode on the phone. That completes our demonstration. Thank you very much. We look forward to talking to you.